Well, I want you to pre-algebra. I ain't talking about something 1 second. There are a couple of factors going on right now in the past month or so. I have my vacation to the Mall of America, and I'm coming down with bronchitis and stuff. Right now, I want to teach again. And I've been doing a past video called Camera Search and Rapid as well. And the second season. But I'll tell you what, I'm always just teaching them to get back to teaching. And last time in pre-algebra, I just did an introduction to adding integers and stuff. And I think today we're supposed to add decimals and negative integers today. And this was the quiz that we had, so we're going to go over the quiz or so. Now, I am going to use a red marker, so I mean, we can go over the quiz right now. We'll begin, okay? And we have two positive numbers here, 2 plus 3. And we know the answer is 5, right? We know the answer. Well, how are the number lines if we should begin here? We got 2, 1, 2, 3. And we have 5. Now, the next one, kind of easy too, negative 4 plus 5. Now, I know it can't be 9 because 4 is negative, but 5 is bigger than 4, for sure. So it would be a positive number, positive 1. So we go on the number line, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we went on number 1. Now what it would be, we'll just adding integers. Negative 35 plus 7. Negative 35 plus negative 72. Both negative, so it's highlight where you're adding. 5 plus 7 is 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. 107. And we add a negative, it will be negative 107. Alright. We'll be more trickier with this one. 345 plus negative 487. Now this one right here is bigger, so I know it's going to be a negative. But I think it's like subtracting and stuff. It's like subtracting and stuff. 2, 4, 1. So we got negative 142. Alright. Everybody eraser. I was looking for my eraser. Now let's move on to the next question. Which is adding integer using decimals and fractions. Now we know for a fact how we add, now we know already how to add fractions and stuff. The number one rule is find the common denominator or so. Like 1/2 plus 2/3. The common denominator is 6 for sure. Seven over 6. And we already know that for a fact. And we all, now remember, they're both positive numbers for sure. They're both positive numbers. And we know decimal. We have 0, 7, 11. And one is decimal. That's just a fast review right there. That was just a fast review on that. Now let's go over to integers. So let's go with negative 3/8 plus 1/2. Common denominator is 8, right? So we times that by 1, times that by 1, times that by 4, so we got negative 3/8 plus 4/8. Now it's kind of like subtracting and stuff. I think it's kind of like adding negative 3 and 4, which is going to be a 1. It can't be 7/8. The answer has to be 1/8 or so. That's the answer right there. Because kind of like that, adding negative 3 and 4 is the same thing like, it's the same thing. And the denominator are the same. So that would be 1/8 right there for the answer. Now let's do a decimal. Negative 0.38 plus another negative 4.736. Both negatives, so we act like we're adding this stuff. I think I'm going to do a bigger number right there. Decimal is a negative for sure, so it's negative 5 and 116 thousandths for sure. I mean, it's kind of the same thing though, except you use the integers and stuff. The process is the same thing, instead of using integers and stuff. So with the integer, it determines the difference or so. Now, I was given one more fraction and one more decimal example. We'll go with a mixed number or so. And we'll use both negative Alright, we're doing a mixed number right now. Same thing, common denominator, LCD, 4 and a 3, that's 12. And they are both negative. Alright. Now, since we're both negative, it's just regular adding. So it'll be a negative, that'll be 5. That'll have to be 11. Negative 5 and 11 is 12. That's how easy it is. Now I'm going to give you one more example. This time go with 0 is 1500 plus a negative 2 and 7/10. Which is going to be negative? Is it going to be negative or positive? In my opinion, I think it's going to be negative because this one is bigger so than that one. So it's going to be negative. So negative 2.7 plus 0. Now, it'll be subtraction right there. So we're going to negative, so it would be negative 2 and 5500. Alright, you guys ready for the quiz? Alright, I will give you a regular fraction and a mixed number. Alright, negative 3/5 plus a negative 1/3 is the first one. 2 3/4 plus a negative 1 1/2. 2 7/500 plus negative 3 5800. And 4 5/10 negative 4 5/10 I mean, plus 2 3/10. And that's it for the quiz for now. That's it for the quiz. And we're going to go to the quiz next Monday.